In January 2015, a teenage boy from Western Australia died of heat stroke after collapsing during his rugby league training session. The outdoor temperature was just 34 degrees. 34 degrees. How many times have you or your children experienced temperatures similar to that? Just think back to January 2020. The temperature in Canberra reached a record 44 degrees. Records are being set all around Australia, and we're now twice as likely to experience extreme summer heat waves when compared to 30 years ago. Our children are facing a warming world, and it's our duty to ensure their safety. Here at the University of Canberra, I am researching a project in collaboration with the University of Sydney that aims to find out if children are more vulnerable than adults during exercise in the heat. As a student interested in the effect of heat stress on the human body, this question is quite fascinating, as we currently do not know. We do know that children sweat less than adults. Sweating is a critically important response to stop ourselves from overheating in a hot environment. So does this mean that children are more disadvantaged? Or do they sweat less than adults simply because they do not need to? These are just two questions that we aim to address. To do this, we will compare how adults and children aged 10 to 16 years old respond to exercise in the heat. Participants will walk in our cutting-edge heat chamber, which allows us to set a specific temperature and mimic an outdoor heat wave in our laboratory. Before entering the chamber, each participant will consume a pill. This pill senses their internal body temperature, and we can then monitor the rise in body temperature in real time during exercise. We can then find out the impact of exercising in a 40-degree heat wave, like what we experienced in January 2020. We can also compare the body temperature response of children and adults. This research aims to redefine the current extreme heat policy for sport in Australia. The current policy, developed by Sports Medicine Australia, outlines temperatures that pose a risk to adults. However, there is no policy for children, and this must be addressed. Put yourself in the mind of a 10-year-old touch footy superstar playing a must-win game in the middle of summer. It could be here at the University of Canberra. Your team is down 2 points, and you're going to run your heart out to try and tie or even win the game. Of course, you wouldn't be thinking of the dangers of heat stress. But we, as researchers, coaches, parents and policymakers, need to look at the bigger picture and ensure the safety of our children.